Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the CHALL, and today Chall Chats Paultons Park. Now, we know there's something happening in that Cobra Edge area at some point in the near future. We know they're constantly looking to improve the park and improve areas of the park. However, we may have our next development, and it's already under construction. Now, we don't know if we're going to make a visit to Paultons Park this year. However, we really, really do, because not only have they got some wonderful stuff planned throughout the year, but this year, they're also constructing the next major addition for the park, and it looks to be a dart ride. Now, before we get started, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another YouTube video. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and 500,000 views. Let's get there as soon as possible, please. And for now, guys, let's get straight into this and talk about Paultons Park's brand new dart ride, which looks to be 2025. So these images are from Coaster Chicken. Shout out to you, my friend. And you can find a link to the post that he put on about this in the description down below as well. So it's very, very simple. We have construction. So the first of these images, which is already on your screen right now, Fandabidozi, says, warning, paranormal activity detected. This area is being monitored for paranormal events. Report any unusual sounds, sights, or sensations immediately. Entry prohibited. And then we look at this second image, which says, do not enter. Spectre appreciation in operation. Unusual paranormal activity has been observed in this area. Entering is strongly discouraged under any circumstances. And as you can see in the middle of that sign, it is a firing laser blaster. And on the previous sign, we had a ghost wrapped in infinity logos. So, what is happening? Well, for those of you unfamiliar with Paultons Park, this is taking over around 760 meters square of space. Now then, so this is located in the old 4D cinema building. So it goes all the way from this bit of facade that you can see on your screen via Google Earth to the 4D cinema entrance. So this looks like it's taking up the pretty much nearly the entirety of this area. So you've got the basically, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the history of Paultons Park, in 2013 the park opened the 4D cinema, which was themed around Show Street, and bring you into the movies and take you into these different shows, and you've got all the special effects in this cinema and everything like that. Over the last year or so, the cinema has been closed. Not too sure what the reason was. Comment down below. It might have gone off the top of my head, but this attraction has been closed for nearly a year, about a yearish now. And this, like I said, this is a classic attraction for families, and brought a bit of light to that area of the park, because I saw the construction of the 4D cinema through the Paultons Park Junior Reporters that they used to do. This was basically, it used to be just like storage buildings, and it used to be like different offices and things like that. It was very much static, generic buildings. They turned it into Show Street, and it gave that bit of Main Street some life. Now we're going to see this brand new attraction come into the park in the old 4D cinema space, which will again bring new life into that section of the theme park. And in my opinion, I think looking at the main street, it was kind of looking one of the more tired areas in the theme park, with all these new areas that were coming in, such as Lost Kingdom. You had Tornado Springs, Peppa Pig World. You've got all these different themed areas. Critter Creek as well, very under the radar in my opinion. You've got all these different areas going off, and Main Street was kind of getting to a point where it was needing some kind of refresh. It needed something new. And we're getting this now with this major new attraction, which looks like it could be for 2025. Wouldn't be surprised at 2026, but I really wouldn't be surprised if this is 2025, before whatever they're doing to Cobra, Edge, that whole area of the park, because we know something's going on around that area. We just don't know exactly what's going to happen yet in terms of types of attractions. Now then, specifically, speaking about different types of attractions, what could be going on inside that 4D cinema building? Well, big guess here, and I'm going to go out on a limb. Is it an interactive dart ride? I'm joking. I know for a fact it's an interactive dart ride. I don't know anything from the park. I don't have any inside information. But the reason why I say I absolutely categorically know it's going to be a trackless interactive dart ride is because of the clues going off in the teaser campaign. You see ghosts. You see a laser blaster. You see a haunting, a paranormal activity. We know what's going on. It's going to have lasers. It's going to have interactivity. It's based on horror, and it's going in inside the 4D cinema building. An interactive attraction replacing an interactive attraction. Now, is it trackless or not? We don't know that bit yet. However, I'm going on a limb and I'm absolutely categorically saying this will be an interactive dark ride of some sort. Now, in terms of what types of different attractions it could go for, look at, first of all, Sally Corporation. They create some fantastic dark rides. And there's some fantastic examples out there. Now, one specific example I want to use in terms of an interactive dark ride on Sally Corporation's portfolio is Volcano Quest for the Golden Idol over at the park in Idaho, Lost Island. Volcano is a great looking dark ride. It looks great from the POVs. It only opened a couple of years ago. It's got a really good story to it. It won the golden ticket for best new family attraction a couple of years ago. And again, this whole ride just looks unbelievable. Of course, it is an interactive dark ride. There's been multiple different POVs on this ride, giving you an insight into the attraction, giving you an insight into the storyline and how the ride operates through the storyline. It's got a great mix of screens in there. I mean, you start at the start of Volcano with that screen and the whole story, and it really takes you into the storyline of the attraction. It really brings you in. There's a great mix of theming and screening. So for me, I think that's probably the best example we may be looking at here if they're going to go with the Sally Corporation. They may stick inside the UK and go with Garmandel Engineering. They may go with that. We know they've had success with Gangster Granny the Ride at Alton Towers. They've got a great history with dark rides here in the UK in recent years. I think they'll be a great manufacturer to work with. There's also the gameplay theatre concept from a manufacturer for a dark ride. Again, I really like that concept. I think that could potentially work inside that building. Obviously, they have to change the dimensions of the concept, etc., to fit the building they're putting it in. But I think they could make it work, and it includes the interactivity. If you want me to be brutally honest, I think we're looking here at something like a Sally Corporation interactive dark ride. Whether it's trackless or not, we still don't know. I'd like it to be, but I won't be surprised if it wasn't. So, but I think an interactive dark ride, something like a Sally Corporation attraction or a Garmandel attraction, or something like that would be the perfect fit for that building. Again, opening day, I'm expecting it 2025. I'm expecting this before the whole Cobra development now in the Edge area and things like that. So I think that's what we're looking at here. Also, it keeps it separate as well. It means it's not part of this new area development as well. So I think that redoing Main Street and doing that up area up, I think is a great decision. And I think that this will provide the park with a really nice area for 2025, and it provides the park with a lot of exciting plans. And finally, just to sum this whole thing up, what's the one type of attraction the park needed? They've got their log flume. I'd like to see a better log flume in the future, but I think that they've got a decent, is enough-ish log flume from the looks of it for now. What's the one main attraction that are missing here? A good quality, trackless or tracked, a proper new dark ride. I think a new dark ride is something the park's been missing for a while now, and this absolutely fits the bill. And it brings a family horror theme to the park as well, so they can do some fantastic stuff in terms of promoting and advertising the ride. So I think Paultons Park are smashing it out of the park and smashing it out of Paultons Park. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with this. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. And for now, I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.